You guys, we once again have some Gypsy Rose drama because her reality show is airing right now, and I recently talked about how people were not too fond of Ken, which is her current boyfriend and also her baby daddy. People did not like the way that he treated her in the recent episode, and now she's come out to address it. A lot of opinions going around, which always seems to happen with Gypsy, but we're going to talk about everything being said right now. Today, we're diving back into the ongoing saga that is Gypsy Rose Blanchard and her boyfriend and baby daddy Ken. I recently talked about how season 2 is airing of Gypsy Rose, A Life After Lockup, and fans have expressed that they do not like Ken, which isn't surprising because the first season they didn't like Ryan, and so the fact that they don't like Ken, it's not something that we're not used to. Because the way these producers are editing any sort of love interest of Gypsy's, it is never in their favor. And most people are just like, Gypsy, you might as well just spend some time alone. But she's pretty locked down with Ken at the moment, and they have a baby together, so they are riding this thing out. In the very first episode, there was a lot of drama that we talked about in a video because there was a particular dinner scene that they showed in the episode, and the red flags were flying for viewers. Basically, Gypsy didn't want to eat some of the things that Ken had ordered at the restaurant, and instead of being supportive, Ken started to pressure her into eating it and then basically embarrassed her in front of the waiter because he was asking them how it was, and she tried to say that it was good, and then he was like, no, she's lying. She didn't want to eat that. And she ended up going to the bathroom and was emotional over feeling embarrassed.
She's lying. She didn't even try it because she's afraid. I liked it. She's just afraid to try it.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
She's okay.
I'm pregnant. I'm thinking because I'm pregnant.
You can take the reason you want.
Thanks.
Yes, you can. Thank you. I just wanted to shame her a little bit. That's all.
Apparently. Where's the bathroom?
All the way down to the right.
This clip went around online and the internet was just livid, calling him out, saying that this was a major red flag and they couldn't believe that he would do this to her, especially because during the scene she was pregnant and food aversions are a very real thing for pregnant women, so everyone just found it even more effed up that he was making fun of her. Gypsy has since come to his defense online as people were asking her about it and bringing it up when she was on TikTok Live recently.
Okay, everybody watching this, he acknowledges he was a jerk that night. We're moving on from it.
Right. That was the past.
That was the past. We're watching
Yeah.
the past unfold.
So Gypsy claims he recognized it was wrong and they've moved past the whole situation at the restaurant. She also sat down with Ken and talked about the fact that they have trust with one another and they trust each other to go through the other's phones, but don't really feel the need to.
Just because we have access to each other's phones doesn't mean that we're like going through each other's phones all the time. It's just an
No.
element of trust. That's
Yeah.
all that it is.
Like, Dad and Christy have that same kind of like trust thing too. Like, I think it's just more of like, hey, I'm not hiding anything, you're
Right.
welcome to it, but then like it's a respect thing that like, thank you for offering, but I'm good, but it's nice that you offered, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
type of thing.
When is season
And it seemed that this probably got brought up because fans also clocked in the previous episode of the reality show that when Gypsy was coming back from the bathroom, Ken was very quick to turn his phone over. Now, in terms of Ryan, as we know, he loves to get on TikTok Live and say that he's moving on with his life. He doesn't want to talk about Gypsy, but what does he always end up doing? Well, he always ends up having something to say about Miss Gypsy Rose. And just recently, he was talking about her, claiming that she gave up on their marriage and admitted to still caring.
I did deserve better. I did. I saw the clip of her interview where she said she gave up on her marriage too soon. Damn right she did. Damn right she did. She gave up on it way too soon. And it's like, threw it away, and it's hard to forgive her for that. That's one thing that makes it hard is didn't fight, didn't try, didn't care, didn't. So why should I care? You know, like, that's what's beating me up. Why do I care?
He also called out her family, which isn't the first time that's happened. He called them out, being her stepmom specifically, for the reason as to why him and Gypsy split.
All I know is I did deserve better, and she was right in that interview. She did give up on her marriage too soon. She did. And she was pushed. Honest to God, she was pushed. She was pushed and dragged and, like, see, watch the clip again of her packing up and leaving. Like, Christy is sitting there constantly going, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up before he gets back, hurry up, hurry up. And they've kept her from me. That's the truth, guys. Like, it's what it is. I mean, it's true.
And I don't blame Ryan for his bitterness towards Gypsy's family, especially because he saw it all play out on camera, and that definitely hurts to see someone that you're married to get pulled away from you. And Gypsy's stepmom, Chrissy, played a very active role in Gypsy's post-prison life. It's seen on the reality show just how close she was with Ken, and the fact that Chrissy was really encouraging Gypsy to reach back out to Ken and reconnect. And Ryan got to see all of this, so no wonder he's upset and not over it. He went on to say on his live that Christy hated him for no reason.
Christy hated me for some reason. I still don't even know why. But whatever. Yeah. So, yeah. Only person in the world who hated me so much was that woman. I don't even know why. I was good to Gypsy, good for Gypsy. But she had it out for me. I think it's because she couldn't control me. I didn't need her for anything. I didn't need that woman for anything. I lived my own life. I had my own people. So she couldn't manipulate me.
He claimed that Christy even begged Gypsy not to marry Ryan, and was kind of calling out Ken by saying that at no point in time when Ken heard that Gypsy was marrying Ryan was he saying, don't marry him, be with me instead. No, Ryan is over here saying that Ken just kind of came back to Gypsy once he saw that she was popular.
First off, Christy did not want us to get married. Like, begged her not to marry me. And Gypsy could have backed out at any time. All she had to do was say no, but she didn't. But at no time did Gypsy say, no, I don't want to do this. At no time did she even called Ken. It's in the show, but Gypsy later told me she did that just to start a fight. But never did he once say, stop, don't marry her. Stop, don't marry Ryan, stop. Never said that. Never said that. He waits till she gets out of prison and sees how much popularity she has, and then decides to come back and uses Christy to do it. Whatever.
Like always, people were telling him to just move on, but he says that he's a Cancer and it's hard for him and it's like mourning a loss, and claims that she's even still mourning it. Now, I don't know if that part is true, but whatever you want to tell yourself, Ryan, I guess. This whole drama is just it's just so crazy. I feel like he just gets on and talks about Gypsy on live because he knows it's all he has left, because she's not with him anymore. And so he's milking every last drop that he has left in the spotlight. I feel like he has a right to be upset, sure, but he does just talk about it so publicly because it's probably beneficial to him. Like, he gets money being on live for like 3 hours at a time talking about Gypsy. I don't think half these people would be watching if he wasn't talking about Gypsy, So there's also that. Like, he's calling out Ken for being with her because she's popular, and then he's also kind of milking Gypsy's name, even though he denies it. But every time he gets on live, he's like, you guys, I don't want to talk about Gypsy. And then what do you know? There's like tons of clips of him talking about Gypsy. So it's truly just such a mess from all sides, but that is what is going on in the whole Gypsy, Ryan, Ken drama. I want to know, if you guys are watching the reality show, what you guys think about all of this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.